I like to be early. It's better than being late, isn't it? Ay. Yeah, can do, mate, yeah. Is that up on your phone yet? It's live. Yeah, I've been streaming for about a minute. Jump in, old boy, come on. Oh, I can hear myself. Yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard to FPRL Racing Division 5, should I say, or whatever it is, round 5. I've lost count, haven't I?
Racing Division 1, round 5.
Thanks very much, Jack the boy.
Come on,
Right, my name is Hal King Tomo, and this is the first time I've been commentating for this league, and I'm on board with my carer, apparently, so I've been told. Tractor Boy Racing Car. How you doing, mate?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks very much. So,
Good.
new track, obviously, a new league. I've been trying to keep up what's going on. We've got some interesting drivers tonight. Hopefully we're going to have a little bit more than this, because 6 drivers is ridiculous. Needs a bit more drivers, so come on, boys. What's it been like? You know, you've been watching it.
It's been good, mate. Yeah. Obviously, Division 1 has had some fantastic races. Bahrain was absolutely brilliant.
I know, I can hear really you almost creaming your pants on that one. You know, it's quite
amusing.
I
was very excitable, yeah. I was like the fat kid in the sweet shop, mate. I was enjoying it all.
Well, just to let you guys know, we are live now, so please join us. It'll be good to. I will do everything I can to give shout out to everybody who has mentioned and stuff like that. Any questions you have, as long as it's not age related, you know what I mean, towards my carer about my age, then that'll be fine. It'll be all good. Right, so
I've got a question.
Go on, what's your question?
Do you think Ben's remembered to take his hairpiece off and put his helmet on for tonight?
Well, it depends, because according to him, in his own documentary, everything is awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
So, yes, we did. Yes, we did. We're on the account. We're running it.
Yeah,
so.
We're on the account, Robert.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's all good, mate. It's all
I'll just
good.
write him a message saying, all good, old bean.
All good. We're live. We are live. We're live, as you know, some people will shout out. So it's all good. It's all good in the hood.
I wonder if Herman the German is on tonight.
Well, I'm hoping that Herman the German will join us. We've got Unity who's joined us. We get some more drivers coming in, so hopefully we'll have some good. But the real question I've got to ask you, Track Boy, is will Benjamin bottle it?
Do you know what? I'm going to fight Ben's corner. I'm going to say no. I think I think he could do quite well in quali tonight.
Oh,
Obviously, if he does
God.
bottle it, then I will rip him hard for it. But I
Sure
think,
you
know, I
would,
think he
you know
could
what I
do
mean?
quite well tonight.
I'm sure you would. There's a time and place for things like that, mate, but this is not one of them. Right.
I'll give you a time and a place.
No, wait, hey, I was never confused. Let's get something straight here, mate. Right, so hopefully we will have some viewers on tonight to watch us, and we'll get some more drivers hopefully in. So let's have a look at the drivers as we've got anyway. We've got WRP now. So what I'm going to try and do right now is, which I'm allowed to do because I'm going to have a quick look, is I'm going to have a look at the standings while we're waiting.
Okay, mate.
So we might as well do something anyway. So as for teams, it is interesting.
Can you flip the kettle and put it on, please?
Yeah, tea, two sugars, please. Don't ask much. Right, here we go. So top of the table, stands out to round 4 is Alfa Romeo with 107 points. Second is Ferrari with 37, Haas with 34, McLaren in 4th with 32. Then you got Williams with 26, Red Bull with 24, Mercedes with 15, AlphaTauri with 14, Racing Points with 12, and Renault are yet to score a point. So that is.
I will say the Alfa Romeo boys in this league have been very strong.
Have they now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Aldalf was chasing down hard both the Alfa Romeo boys in China. If it had maybe a couple more laps, he might well have been there. But the Alfa Romeo boys are very, very quick.
Well, you say that, but I'm
quick.
just going to go through the drivers. So we'll start from the bottom, work our way up. We're not going to go through all of them because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers that have scored a point so far. So we'll go with the drivers that scored a point. So we've got Mr. Roberts. He is currently bottom of the pack with 5 points. Disappointing for him. Then we've got No Charles with 9 points.
Yep.
Unity Hush with 10 from Red Bull. Lukey, or as I like to call him, single digit IQ, with 12.
I think No Show's retired from the last race. I think first lap incident and retired.
Right, okay. Then we got Benjamin, or Captain Leg as we like to call him, 14 points. Joint points
Everything's
with.
not awesome.
No, it's not. Well, joint points with Milan. It's definitely not awesome in his points, I'll tell you. You know what I mean? Then we've got Aldaf in a Mercedes with 15. WR Peanuts in 16. Grunty. 17 points.
Boy, Grunty.
And Shrimper, both on 17 points. And just a quick shout out there for Shrimper. I hope you're getting better soon, buddy. You know what I mean? So keep up the good fight. Kitty Cuddy Hatch with 18, and then massive jump. Then we've got Z German 9 with 30. Snell with 35 points. And then we've got the 2 Alfa Romeos, which seem to be running away with it. We've got RSF1 Elite with 49 points, and then we got Dangerous Dan with 59 points. So that is. So there you go.
I made that the same mistake on the first week, so.
But there. Anyway. So we will have a quick look and see what's going on the side of things, of bits and pieces and stuff like that. So all good old
too long before we get going now. 1959.
Hopefully we'll see what happens. You know?
Which is the year Tomo was born in. Hey, anyway.
Well, I look good for my age, pal. You know what I mean? What is this? You know what I mean? Hey, it's disgraceful, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's just no need for that sort of behaviour. Come on, guys, join the chat. You join online. We want to see you. Want to hear from you. I want to hear questions. Any questions? As I said, as long as it's not about my age, according to some people, I was born in 1959.
It's a very small lobby tonight, isn't it?
Well, you know, we shall see. Apparently, according to some people, a certain person, you can't overtake in this track. I did beg to differ, but didn't say that though. he's a bit of a bother. So there you go. So let's have a look at the drivers we've got here. So we've got, as we said, we've got Peanut. We've got no Alfa Romeos tonight. So
none of the Alfa.
So
Romeos
none of the
are,
Alfa
no,
Romeos. So these guys have got an opportunity to close the gap.
Good points.
Yeah, you got 2 Red Bulls, you got 1 Mercedes, 1 Williams, 1 Ferrari, 1 Haas, or 2 Haas actually, and 1 AlphaTauri. So, you know, hopefully if Red Bull pull their finger out their backside, you know, with these 2 good drivers, even Roberts, he could get some serious points tonight.
Does that mean Emmett could get pole?
Well, apparently somebody's joining us in Q2, which is Sparks. So there must be some drivers going to join us in Q2 and stuff like that.
Well, interesting to see if the main man.
RSF Millsy, come on, Roberts, he says. Hello, Millsy. Nice for you to join us. Thank you very much for joining us. Anybody else wants to join? We will give you a shout out, like I just did with Mr. Millsy. So
we've got 3 watchers apparently, mate. So we've got 3 people.
Well, 3's better than nothing. That's what I look at it. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
Three's a good night, depending on who you are in that situation. Three's a good night.
Well, apparently three's a magic number as well, isn't it?
So they say, yeah.
Yes, that's right.
They
yeah.
say. I've got 3 children, and I can tell you that's not the magic number.
Tomo, do you know who I am? No, sorry, mate. I'm racing tomorrow.
I know who Millsy is.
Oh right, okay. Are you an F2 driver?
I know who Millsy is.
Oh, right, okay. Who is Millsy?
Patronus.
Oh, it's not, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, for God. Oh, it's him. Oh, for crying out loud. Jesus. I thought we got rid of him. You know what I mean? It's like a bad penny. It's about a bad smell. Just can't get rid of him. Hello, mate. How you doing? You alright? Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. So.
No, I don't want you to make a tea because your tea's rubbish. Sorry.
Hey, where's mine? Tea, 2 sugars. Come on. Anyway, so let's talk about this track. 15. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. Let's not talk about this track. Let's talk about something completely different. Let's talk about just very, very quickly the new track that was announced yesterday for Saudi Arabia, Jeddah.
I've seen.
What do you think?
The onboard, and I don't like it. It's like another Vietnam. I just don't like it.
No,
I don't know
nothing
why.
like it.
Oh, I don't like the way these guys are designing these new street circuits. I don't get it. I just don't understand it.
I think it actually looks pretty cool. It reminds me a little bit.
No,
it reminds me a lot with the straights of a Baku with a bit of Valencia. If you think about it. So.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm not a fan. I mean, it's fantastic for Formula One to be going to new venues and things like that, and they're now saying about maybe South Africa for next year. So it's good to see some new circuits cropping up rather than the same boring. Well, not boring, but you know what I mean. The same roster every year. Everyone knows what to expect. They've got all the data for these circuits. They've had it for so long. It's nice to see new tracks come on, a new challenge that different cars have got different strengths on. I'd like to hopefully see somebody take Mercedes on this year. I am a Lewis Hamilton fan, but after 5 or 6 years of it, I must admit, even I've had enough of it now. It's about time McLaren and Red Bull, Aston Martin I'd like to see up there this year. I certainly look to see Daniel Ricciardo and Sebastian Vettel have good seasons, because I think that's something they need for their own.
Right. Well, I'm sorry to disturb you,
mate,
because Kid Cudi is on his lap. Just take you through to turn 1 there, then turns around to turn 2, 3. 15 corners on this track. And this is the one, because we know it's locked up there. A massive lock up on that first little left to right. And this is where you can actually pick up some serious speed. If you get a decent sort of like toe, you can actually do a little bit of an overtake. And this is sort of not this part, but this little turn in here. If you get it just about right, and it's a good first sector there from Kelly, you could get a decent little overtake. It's all about getting good momentum coming around. This is the first of the DRS zones as we come through. Opens it up. It's only a short one, straight down to, I think this is a turn 10 or 11, I think it's 11. And he goes nicely onto that little corner, not taking too much of it, as he comes around turn 12. And then we've got turn 13, then round to turn 14. Is that 14? No, I said
15.
Oh, there you go. Sorry,
yeah, this is 15.
There you go. Come around turn 15 and opens the DRS wide open.
DRS open.
And
Speed!
no. That's not how we do it. Unbelievable. You know what I mean? If you're going to do it, you've got to do it right. It's, you know, I'll let your son tell you about that.
Yeah. My adopted son.
Your adopted son. Right,
My
Unity.
adopted northern son.
Roberts,
northern
1096 for Roberts. Nice.
Nice lap,
there,
Roberts.
Roberts.
Really nice lap.
Right, let's have an action speed on which.
9.
Here we go.
9.
Let's get on board with Captain Lego. Everything is awesome. As he comes through to start his lap. Let's have a look here. Here we go. So, round turn 1. Nicely round there. Just hugging that curve.
Board.
And as we go on board. So, he's on board. Let's have a look as we go through. Nicely done. Very nice. Hug around that corner there.
Really
beautiful. Nice exit as well. Here he goes. It's going to hit some speed. So here comes Captain Lego. Obviously filming it. FPRL has gone fast. It's 109.4 there. As here he goes. He just touched a little bit of the dirt
he's
there.
backed out.
But he has backed out. He's invalidated his lap.
He's backed out.
Oh dear. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but Bottler does it again.
So Sink Dan, for some reason Sink Dan is on the wet tyres, so I don't know what he's trying to
No,
do
it's not the
with
wet
that one.
tyres, mate. That's not the wet tyres. Those are not wet. They look wet.
Are you sure? They look like wets to me.
They look wet.
We're right on board. He's definitely got the wet tyres on. He's done a 1 minute 40.3.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So there's.
Why is he on wet? So
Perhaps he's trying to save some.
Oh,
Time to save some dry tyres. Oh, he's got right in the way.
Somebody made a mistake there.
Got in the right way of Unity there.
Oh dear. Right, okay, Benjamin.
Hopefully Unity didn't
Here we
do
go.
it fine.
Right, Benjamin. He's coming around to finish off his lap. Here he goes. DRS wide, coming wide open as he comes round. Turn 15. Oh no, this is where he's going to start his lap now. Here we go. Captain Lego. Take 2, son. Take 2. Let's see what you can do. Turn 1, nicely turned in. Lovely hug around that apex. Very nicely done. Here we go. Turn 2. Now round to turn 3.
As well.
And turn 4, nicely round. Here he goes. Again, beautifully hugs that part. Nice exit out
Nice
there.
traction again.
Very
really,
nice traction.
really good traction out of there.
Why has he got a barcode on his helmet? I don't know.
Perhaps that's his Lego code, mate. Perhaps
Oh, that's
so.
it.
At the end of the
Okay,
at the end of the race, when he wins, he scans it and that sings "Everything is awesome" to him.
Or is it just one of those?
It's one of them barcodes you scan and it
yeah.
sings. You know, perhaps it's one of them.
I thought it was maybe one of those.
Teddy's just gone.
Yeah, no,
best on
109.4. I think it was one of those which just went boop, twat. You know what I mean? So, oh, purple
No
middle
comment.
sector
Oh, he's
from
fastest
the
in
front. Here he
sector
goes.
2.
Oh, Roberts is retired.
Oh,
Right, here we
he
go.
has got his helmet on.
He has
tonight.
got his helmet on. Here he goes. He's thrown it out for the cameras. He's looking. This could be Lego Story Chapter 3. Here he comes, flying round, flying out all the way through. Can he go fast?
Over the line.
Oh, he does. Look at that.
What a
103. Everything is definitely awesome for that boy.
Everything is awesome
Wow.
when you're in pole position.
So there you go, Benjamin. Red Bulls.
Well done, Benjamin. Well done, boy.
Benjamin. Right, here comes Unity. We've got yellow flags round turn 2.
In the second set.
I think, yeah, I think it's,
well,
yeah.
so
Here comes Unity in the second Red Bull. Come flying around. Is he going to carry on? No, he's going into, no, he's not. He's not. He's backing out of it.
Peanuts on the lap though, by the looks of things. So he'll stay on board with this. See
Yep.
what time he manages to post, or is he going to pop in the pits as well?
He's going to the pits as well.
he's
Looks
going
like we're
to
going
the
to get
pits
to
as
the
well.
end of Q1, gentlemen. I think that's the end of Q1 as we know it, and I think that's about right, if I'm being honest. But yeah.
We'll just ride on board with the Lego man himself.
Yeah, give him a little bit of airtime, why not, with his dodgy helmet. I mean,
They need to make a Lego race suit for this game, so he can have a Lego race suit and helmet.
that'd be quite amusing, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, but then obviously, then they'll have to do a third film. We have to listen to the documentary again, like we did with Lego Movie 1 and 2. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think he's had enough publicity?
Yeah. Why is he doing some dodgy steering movements? Who's that remind you of? But anyway.
He's probably singing to himself, isn't he?
Because I'll tell you why. It's because there's only 8 drivers, so they want to do a quick lap round and then go into Q2 and then retire.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why.
They're going to do the same again in Q2.
They're probably doing the same in Q2, and then in Q3 it's arms out. So so hopefully we'll get to see some decent driving. Could be interesting. We've got 8 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. 8 viewers so far. You know what I mean? It's looking
Lovely.
good. You know what I mean? It's moving forward. Another 5's turned up. Anybody else who want to mention anything in the chat, please do so. We will give you a shout out, as Millsy will definitely back me up on that one, because I gave him a nice shout out. So anytime you get a comment in there, I will try and throw him out as best as I possibly can.
You did give him a nice shout out.
I did, yes.
Very nice.
I am a nice
very
guy.
Nice of you.
I'm very nice. I'm a nice guy. Looks like that tractor is literally just dried up nicely. And it's looking lovely as always. So let's have a look at this.
Sunny.
Yeah, now let's have a look at the strategies now. This is going to be the interesting one, because this is purely race strategy. What do you start on? You start on the spot, because we do a 50% race around here. What do you do?
I don't know, I think I can see a mixture really. We've got Ben on the mediums. I think Kid Cuddy's on the softs. Yeah, he is. So I think we got some...
but Benjamin, Captain Lego's got out on the mediums, so this could be interesting.
Captain Lego.
Yes. Captain Lego, he's a hero. So
I'm surprised he's not sponsored by Lego. I'm surprised he's sponsored by Red Bull.
Well, apparently Red Bull turned around and said that they would sponsor him. I don't know why. Doesn't he wins? His hair's bad enough. So I probably reckon he's probably got wins.
We've also got FFR Milan and Grunty on the softs as well.
Yeah, and Robertson UT is sitting out. Why is Sink still going out on the wets? I think Sink Dan needs to sort himself out. So if anybody's part of him, but anyway. So let's keep on board with Kid Cuddy. He's going to be the first to set a lap, and then it will be Captain Lego. So we'll watch these two. We'll see how they get on. Kid Cuddy did set the fastest lap in the Q1, but it was obliterated by Captain Lego himself. It looks like we got a driver coming flying around. It's the Williams driver. Looks like. Who's that?
Grunty and Kid Cuddy are having a bit of a moment here.
They are.
Like Kimi Räikkönen and Carlos Sainz all over again.
Yeah, it is. And there goes. Looks like Grunty's going to take the lead. Yeah. So, okay, off goes Grunty. Come here, boy. Here he goes. Right. Okay. DRS wide open. Let's see how Grunty gets on as he starts his lap. So, excuse me. This could be interesting as he comes round turn one.
Into turn one.
And here we go. Kid Cuddy's backed off massively, so he's given Grunty a little bit of space now. And I don't know, is Grunty going fast? It looks like he's just cruising.
I think they're probably just going to cruise around for a lap again in Q2, because no one's going to get removed, are they?
No.
Oh, there's a Red Bull on the side of the road there.
Yeah, it looks like it's Unity. Yeah, Unity's got out of the way. I don't know, actually. I think
hard for Team Williams.
Unless they're just thinking, well, okay, I said that Grunty's just set the first sector, but it depends on how fast they go. Would they just do one lap and then just come in, or would they just do a couple of laps? I'm not too sure. Who else we got here? Millsy said, "I'd not set a time to get I'd not set a time to pick my tyre on the grid. And still go for the Q3. That doesn't make any sense to me, but there you go."
There goes FFR Milan. He's on his lap, so we'll follow this round because he's going for a fast lap by the looks of it.
No, I thought he was going into pits then. 1092.
1092.
Okay.
Grunty sits at 124.7.
Yeah, that was it.
Lego Man is going slowly as well.
He comes Sink down in the wets.
We've got Kid Cuddy going slow as well. Surely, if Sink Dan sets his fastest time on them wet tyres, that is the tyre he's going to start the race on.
He will do, yeah. That's the thing. He's got to be very careful here.
So I don't know what he's game plan is here. It seems a bit silly to go out on the wets just to save tyres. I mean, to me, this should be something that's not allowed to happen.
Well, somebody needs to say something because this is not
On a
right.
dry track, I think that needs to be. Yeah, I think that's a bit silly, really. That is.
That is a bit stupid. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, unless he's just gone out there just to go and go, right, I've put a lap on there. But yeah, as you rightly say, but there he goes. He goes through to make his lap, so it's what is it? It's a 1:30.4.
1:30.4.
Right, okay. So he needs to change that.
Don't get the sense behind that at all. I don't really understand why you would do that.
Makes no sense at all. I agree with you. It doesn't make any sense. No.
Everybody's trickling around very slowly. We've now got Unity Hush going very slow.
Well, unless Dan's going to come in and put a set of mediums on or softs on, because otherwise he's going to be in a problem.
Yeah. We've got a Unity Hush going very slow.
Right, so Grunty's retired. Yeah. He's gone. That's fine with me.
6, 7, and 8.
Don't retire, Dan. Do not retire. Get into the pits and change your tyres. Somebody needs to have a chat with this boy because I don't understand why he's gone out on wets. Just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? It's just a waste of time.
Bit silly that is, really.
Okay, he's let all the drivers go past. Here he goes. So we'll keep an eye on him anyway. Hopefully he does change the tyres. Peter's come in, so I reckon he's probably going to retire soon. Benjamin's going to. It looks as if these guys have all set their standards of, do you know what, we're going to start on these races, on these tyres. We'll get cracking on that one. But the question is, it all comes down to Sig Dan, though.
Yeah.
He really needs to come into the pits and change his tyres.
Yeah.
Right, Peter has retired, and so has FFR Milan. They've all retired now, so they will start on the soft tyre in the race. So interesting strategy, but they've only done one slow lap, so they've kept the wheel.
I sort of obviously get people's different choice of strategy there on the tyre, but why would everybody not start on the medium, you know, go a little bit longer?
Well, no, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's not a bad shout for them to say, do you know what, look, he's retired.
A few places on the grid.
Sit down's retired on the
you silly boy.
Silly boy. Oh dear. Unless it's a, well, no, I mean, we're looking at it and, you know, I can't understand why he's gone on the wets. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So that might be something for somebody to have a look at. Because there's less than 10 people in Q2, everyone will go through the Q3. We're at a certain time.
Roberts hasn't set a time.
Oh, right, okay. So because there's less than 10 people in Q2, everyone will go through Q3 without setting time. So you can pick any fresh time to start the race on tomorrow. Okay, alright, fair enough, okay. We shall see. Hopefully, it should be alright.
But still, why go out there on a set of wets on a dry track?
Apparently because there's less than 10 people in Q2, so everyone will go through a Q3 without setting a time, so you can pick any fresh tyre.
Oh yeah, but why, even so, why would you... It's just a bit silly, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I sort of get where Mills is coming from. But I do agree that you don't need to do that. You can do what the other guys are doing, which is, you know, just do a slow lap, ran on the soft, ran a medium. You're all going to go through anyway, so it's not a major issue. And you know, you keep your tyre well. I mean, you know, the worst case scenario is it's going to be about what, 2%, maybe 1, 2, maybe 3% on your
softs. It's not going to be very high, is it? No.
No, exactly. So, you know, we know to save tyres, Millsy, but there's no point in going out in the wets. So, especially on a dry track.
Yep.
You know. But, hey, you know, it's one of those things. It's done. Let's move on. So, but we've got Q3 coming, so hopefully it's going to be...
Unity's retired, so we'll go on board with Roberts and see where he's up to. He's currently on his out lap.
Yeah, well, he might set a time, but then again, he doesn't have to. You know, so... Anyway, While we're on this bits and pieces, it's not about tires. Completely different subject altogether. Just want to put a shout out to probably one of the greatest commentators on F1 history, Murray Walker, the passing of Murray Walker. I think it was this week or last week, I can't remember, but he was one of the unbelievable commentators for F1. Some of the greatest moments that we've had in F1. We were lucky to have Murray there to commentate on them, and he's go from the first start of the race, and some of the accidents, things that are happening. Obviously he had some great co-coms, but I mean, David Cross has done a fantastic job since he's gone into there, but he will never be a Murray Walker. But it was such a shame to see him go, wasn't it?
And I've got to admit, Murray Walker was the sound of my childhood for Formula One ever since. I think I started watching Formula One with my dad when I was about 4, and I always remember his voice, and just like Martin Brundle said, his ability to, even if you're sitting there 40 laps in and there's nothing really happening, his ability to re-engage everybody by one big comment was just unbelievable. And the way he was with people, and the way he had friendships with all these high sort of rollers in the Formula One paddock, like all the drivers, all the team bosses, everybody respected him. Everyone had a very high opinion of him. And it was a shame to see him give up, really, but at the end of the day, when it's your time, unfortunately. But certainly wasn't expecting the news that he would pass away this year. No, definitely not. I know he's been unwell for a long time, and he's been fighting his own demons, but I certainly wasn't expecting that news this year.
Well, I mean, I was again, he was part of my childhood as well. Actually, for enough, I was lucky enough to be old enough to see the Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost rivalry, and when they had their famous coming together at Suzuka, both of them, the first one and the second one. So, and it was great to hear him give it like, oh, it's happened already in the second one, and then obviously stuff like that. So, it was great, and he was an absolute brilliant commentator, superb guy. And it's just a shame that we lost a true giant. So, but we'd just like to hear FPRL wish all the best to his family, and we were trying to do our best to commentate and in his spirit, should we say.
The one line that really always stood out for me with Murray Walker was when Damon Hill came across the line in Japan to win that World Championship in 1996. Just the sheer joy and emotion you could hear in his voice as he crossed the line. He said he's got to stop because he's got a lump in his throat, and that was, even now when I watch that race back sometimes and I hear that line, it still makes my hairs on my arms stand up. It really does.
Well, Melville just put on the thing saying he lived a great life and passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 97. Rest in peace, Murray Walker. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did have a really good innings. Yep. I doubt many of us will make it to 97. I'd like to think we would, but
speak for yourself, pal. I could plan to live forever.
Well, I've got 3 kids, mate. I'm going to be gone early, mate.
Apparently for you guys, I was born in 1957 anyway. You know what I mean? Alright, so it's all, but no, it's all good. So I take banter like the rest of them. Don't you worry. Right, so Q2 done. Let's get down to the brass tacks. Q3. Who's going to get through? Who's actually going to get pole? Who's going to be our top 3?
Oh dear, yeah. So as we thought, because of the league rules, St Dan is going to have to start on the wet tyres.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Qualified in wets in Q2. Ben's put in the chat, St Dan, you've messed up. You do realise that you will have to start on the wets for the race if you're following the league rules. And Dan's put, yes, that's an issue. That was stupid for me, I didn't realise.
Well, there you go. We did mention it, but obviously this is the reason. where you should be reading the rules. So, right, okay, it looks as if Captain Lego has decided he wants to go first. And go find out first. So,
he's going to go first, is he?
Yeah, well, apparently,
wow.
you know, I think, you know, he was so happy. We mentioned about his 2 previous documentaries and the fact that he's got this new helmet.
Perhaps he's really feeling buzzed for it. Yeah. Carl and Tomo have got me excited. They've mentioned that my Lego movies are out there and they're available to watch on most of the streaming sites now. So,
Robert,
please watch
hold a minute. Whoa, hold on a second. Roberts has gone, excuse me,
please,
how dare you? This is my league. I want to go out first.
Yeah,
How dare you? That's
sorry,
disgraceful.
Roberts, let's ride on board with the man himself.
Well, yeah, or as I like to call him, the stump. You know what I mean? The stump in his booster seat.
In the Ferrari.
In the Ferrari, yeah. In the Ferrari in his booster seat with his platforms. Right, okay, so... And then, of course, we've got Captain Lego that, according to him, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what he has said, he slides out of his chair when he breaks. Try and figure that one out. Anyway, let's get on board with Roberts.
Sounds to me.
Yeah, it sounds
like
really too bad, doesn't it? I think he just oils himself up, but there you go. Well, here we go. Right, so the man who needs to pull something out of the bag, Mr. Roberts, he's going to start qualifying as he comes around to start his Q3 for a fast lap.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
Nice
traction. Beautiful traction.
Yeah,
there he goes.
Up through the gears.
Literally comes flying down. I can hear Captain Lego hunting him down. Here he comes. We got yellow flags already round 6-3. Somebody's had a bring off around 6-3, looks like. But anyway, here comes Roberts. Purple first sector. Beautifully done. Oh, just loses the back end just slightly a little bit, but it's not too bad. As he comes around, this is where he opens up DRS.
10.
Yep, around turn 10. DRS wide open as he comes flying through just a little short stint.
11.
Round to turn 11 as we come through.
Turn 12 and 13 now.
Here we go, 12. He doesn't set a purple middle sector. That might have been Captain Lego, I reckon. That's possibly Captain Lego. But here comes Roberts.
Just pinched it behind.
Yeah, he loves pinching
around turn 15.
Right, here we go. Here comes Roberts. Just hugging that right turret. Open up the DRS. Let's have a look. Front line speed! 109, 108,
Oh, Captain Lego stole it. 108.9.
Wow. Right. Runty sits at 109.6. Keep getting 109.2. 108.9 from Captain. Wow, that was unbelievable. Right, here we go. Who was actually in front? Let's have a look. Milan does a 109.1 that knocks Roberts down to the 3rd place at the moment.
We've got Peanut about to cross the line. 109.9.
Here comes Team Dan in the Mercedes as he comes through.
We've got Unity.
There's a driver of 3, Unity in the other Red Bull. Can it be a Red Bull 1-2? Let's have a look. Will it be? Oh no, it's 109.3. Let's Team Dan goes 5th. Right. So, first blood goes to Captain Lego. Nicely done.
I know personally, he's just excited because we mentioned about his movies. That's what it is. He's obviously all pumped up now. He's obviously got the bit between his teeth. They've mentioned about my movies. You can watch them on any good streaming platform. Lego Movie 1 and 2. He will be happy, and he's personally said anyone who watches them films, he will send a Lego t-shirt out to. And we've obviously G'd him up and excited him to the point where he's thought, right, I'll have some of this, and I'll have pole position, and I know personally that he can go a lot faster than that as well.
Well. Okay, so first blood goes to Mr. Oh, wow, that's a massive lock up there. Talk about corner cut. Sheesh, unbelievable. Right, okay, so let's have a look at this. So Roberts will be pleased with that time, 109.1, but he got literally obliterated by Milan.
I think King Cunning's going for another lap here on the same time.
It looks as if Captain Lego is as well. So is Captain? Oh, he's locked up there, turn 1. Oh, we got a problem there, just outside. Hold on a minute. It looks as if Peanut just spun. No, Peanut. He spun by the pits. Wow, that was interesting. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this then.
We've got Unity on track. Ben's in the pits.
Who was it? I thought. Oh, it was Unity. Sorry, I thought it was Ben. So it was Unity.
Hush, yeah.
Right. Okay. Here comes Unity.
You need to put them glasses on, don't you?
Yes. Shut it. Right. Okay. Alright, so anyway, right. Can Unity improve? Red Bull need to score some serious points. So do Ferrari. So
yeah, Kid Cudi is going to finish this lap, so let's see if he improves. He does, he goes second on a 109.0.
hey,
Second lap
right.
on the soft
nice
tyres.
from Kid Cudi.
Wow.
So very, very good. Even
Oh,
with
Robert Hush has gone fastest in the second sector as well.
Here
He's on his second
he
lap on the
goes,
soft
he
tyres.
is, here he goes. Oh, he's gone off!
Oh, he's gone wide!
Gone wide!
He's dropped
Oh
it!
my goodness gracious me, he pushed it too much!
It
was just at turn 14. It was at turn 14, just there. As he come in, he just clipped the inside of the curb and it spun him as he went too far over. But fortunate enough,
Just
he
managed to get that car round. So
Yeah.
wheels.
Wow.
Just managed to get that round.
So Unity can come into
going
the pit.
again
Yeah.
on the 3-lap old softs.
Let's have a look. Let's watch Peanut then. Let's have a look. Here we go. Beautiful traction out of that turn there. Absolutely superb. Beautiful rotation. As you guys like to say, my rotation was awesome there.
He comes on turn 7 and 8.
Here we go.
Round 8,
Beautifully
sweeping
done.
right-hander of 8.
Wow, that's very
Turn
impressive.
9.
He's found almost 3 tenths now in his first lap,
Yep.
first sector. Let's see if we can improve in sector 2 as we come through round to 10, 11.
Old softs.
Softs. Come on, mate. Pay attention. What's
3-lap old softs.
Right. DRS wide open as he comes through. No, again.
No purple
He's found.
sector.
No, he's still
2
two
tenths
tenths up. So this is pretty good. This is going to put him on a 109.7 at the moment. Let's see. This is where Unity had that problem. He clipped that curve just there, a little bit too
The
much.
skid marks in the gravel.
Skid marks.
In the gravel, not in his pants.
109.4. Right.
So we've got Captain Lego. He's on his next flying lap.
On a fresh
So
set
we're
of
now in the DRS
softs.
zone.
Right.
Fresh
Here we
set
go.
of softs. He's a 10th up and he goes purple in sector 2. Everything is awesome!
Everything is definitely awesome. He's go for it. He wants to literally lock down that pole position. Here he comes, flying around turn 15.
Benjamin.
Absolutely pinning it. Here he comes, DRS.
Don't
Front
bottle it
line
now,
speed as he comes flying through. It's a 108.7.
108.7!
There you go, Captain Lego. You can't bottle it anymore. Well done, son. That bloody time. Right, sit down in the Mercedes. Let's have a look and see what he does. He's found 3 tenths
sector.
in. Oh, he's half a second
4
up on his
tenths?
middle sector.
Wow.
Right, here comes sit down now. He's going to come round to turn 14 and 15. Hopefully he doesn't make the same mistake that Unity does. No, it's very nicely done round to turn 14. Here comes turn 15. Literally knocking it down. Here he comes. DRS wide open. And it's a 108.5.
108.5!
He takes
He's
pole
knocked the
position.
Lego man off.
Wow. I'll tell you what, that was unbelievable. Right, okay, so Unity, he's out on an out lap, and so is Kid Cudi. So far, Sit Down has literally, he could wipe the smile off of Benjamin's face. What will Benjamin do? He's still got plenty of time, but here he goes. Let's have a watch of Unity as he starts his lap. He really needs to just pull something out of the bag. Let's see what he can actually do as he comes through, starts through right now. Opens up to close to DRS. Just locks up a little bit. Wow, what a lock up.
Third to get the traction.
Here we go.
Turns 2 and 3 into turn 4.
Ooh, a little bit of a lock up there. Turn around to turn 5. Here he goes.
Through.
Literally.
Turns 5, 6 and 7, which aren't really turns.
What does Ben normally turn on
A
this
long
occasion?
right-hander of 8.
Honda power!
Oh, nice line round there. Nice line, really well held.
Come on, let's
He's not
go
gone
for this.
purple, but he's found...
Oh no, he's lost
he's gone round
it
again!
Oh my goodness gracious me! The pressure is just
That
getting
might
to
have
him.
just upset FFR Milan on his lap there.
Wow.
See
Okay.
what FFR Milan can do.
Yep. Let's have a look. Let's see if he can try
He's
and
on an
upset
out lap,
this.
so he's alright, so at least he hasn't lost any time there. We've now got Roberts coming out as well.
No, he's on an out lap. Right. Okay. So,
We've got Grunt, he's on an out lap as well.
so Unity. Will he have it? I don't think he's going to have enough time to get in. Is his
Kid
back?
Cudi's now gone purple in sector 2.
Who's that?
Kid Cudi, he's gone purple in sector 2.
Oh, here he goes. Here he goes.
2 tenths up.
14. Round to
Around 14
15.
and 15.
It's coming, boys. Ready?
DRS open.
Front line speed! right as he comes flying through around the
DRS
corner.
open.
Here he
Keeps
comes.
it to the right
It's a
hand side.
108.9. It's not fast
Oh.
enough. Wow. He lost a bit of time in those last two
Fantastic little
corners.
sector.
Right. Here comes FFR Milan. He's on a
Milan's
track. He's absolutely on a
He's on a
flyer. Here he goes. Let's have a look. Round 6 to 1. Will it be a purple
Round
6 to
turn
1?
8.
Let's have a look. Yes, it is a purple sector 1. Here he goes. Milan literally looking to try and get this pole position. Somebody moves out of the way. It is the Haas.
Nicely there.
So here he goes, and just opening up this DRS for sector 2. Will it be 2 out of 2? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. It isn't purple, but he's
not
2
purple,
tenths
but
up.
he's
But he
2
goes
tenths up.
flying over that corner. Takes all the corner he can without going invalidating the lap. Now, round turn 14 and round turn 15, as he literally opens up the DRS, comes to the actual the activation part,
nice
switches
out
up.
of there.
Here he comes. Will it be fast? I don't think it's fast enough. No, it's not. A 108.9.
It doesn't improve.
Right, here comes Roberts.
Stays in 4th.
Let's have a look at Roberts in the Ferrari. He's just starting his lap now. Let's have a look and see if he can try and improve in sector 1. Let's have a look, and he comes flying around. Beautifully done.
8.
Absolutely superbly. And he's he's won almost 2 tenths. Almost 2 tenths up on his first sector. So here he goes. Nicely done there. Beautiful rotation as he comes round. Nicely done. Open up the DRS, coming through sector 2. Let's have a look as he approaches turn 11. Will it be quick enough? No, he's lost time. He has actually lost a bit of time. All that time he's made up in sector 1. He's lost in sector 2. So I don't know what happened there. So let's have a look and see if we can try and improve sector 3. Turn 14. Round to turn 15. Literally come flying round the corner. Open up DRS right now. Here comes Mr. Roberts. This is looking pretty good. 109.2. Doesn't improve. That's him done. Right. Where is Benjamin? Let's have a look where Benjamin is. Is Benjamin going to be fast enough? I'm not too sure. 108.7. He's not done it. Sit down. Sit down, my head pole. And Kid Cudi, he's going to try and see if he can try and do it. He's almost a 10th from. Here comes Kid Cudi. As he comes flying around the corner. Absolutely DRS wide open. Just pushing it all the way. Here he goes. It's a 108.6.
He's gone second.
That's the second. And Milan's to the pits. Here comes Sigdan, who has got pole. It doesn't matter what he does. Will he improve? No, he doesn't. He decides to go to the pits. And that is it. Sigdan with a 108.6. What a fantastic, unbelievable. And then just in the last second, oh my goodness gracious me. Kid Cudi came flying round and managed to get second place.
The only disadvantage for Sink Down now is he's got to start on the soft tyres. He's got to start on the wet tyres, sorry.
Oh.
That's going to compromise him very heavily in the first lap. I think before we get to the end of the first lap, he's going to be in last place.
But look at those times.
That's really going to hamper
Peanut
him.
109.3. Grunty 109.2. FRL Roberts 109.1. Unity with 109.0. FRL Main 108.9. Bryson Benjamin 108.7. 108.6 for Kid Cudi, but Sit Down 108.5. But as we rightly said, yes, he's got pole position, but he's going to be starting on the wet tyres.
Got to start on the wet tyres. That's going to compromise him very heavily down to turn 1.
Oh, that will do.
Very heavily.
He's going to have to come straight in, change those tyres, and that'll be that. So, but I'll tell you what. Oh, it's a bit damp, this track, isn't it? What's happened there?
It's looking a little bit damp.
Yeah, it's a little bit damp, isn't it? A bit overcast,
maybe
bit damp.
Been a sprinkle in the air.
Yeah, so maybe. I don't know, actually. We'll see what it is.
Maybe Benjamin's prayed to the Lego gods for a little bit of rain.
Possibly. So
he likes it. He likes a wet race. He's told me. I don't think he does. I think that's all. I think
he just likes it wet.
Personally, but he just likes it wet. Yeah, I think that's all it is. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So these guys are almost actually gonna go and have a quick break. Well, I know we only had 8 drivers, but that was pretty decent qualifying, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Whew. It's been a while since I've been doing commentation, I have to say. So, you know, I was just trying to do my best Murray Walker sort of impersonation there, you know what I mean? So, it wasn't very good, but there you go. Right, so, who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. Obviously, Kid Cudi's very fast. FFR Milan is fast. Hush is fast. So it's strange to see him spinning because he's normally got a sort of fairly good setup. I think they're all fast, really. I think it could be anybody's. I think it just depends on strategy and when you pick, really.
Well, some of them are starting on mediums, and some of them are starting on softs, and one of them is starting on wets. So that'll be very interesting to see. Millsy, what do you reckon? Who do you reckon is going to win? And did you enjoy that Q3? We still have 8 followers, 8 viewers so far, so very impressed with that. So thank you very much, guys.
Everybody, yep.
Still new, it's still moving in the right direction, but 8 viewers is pretty decent. Hopefully you're enjoying the comms, and hopefully you're enjoying us. I don't know, actually.
We're an acquired taste, though, mate. We are.
Well, you might be.
We are an acquired taste, mate.
You might be.
We both are.
No, mate. You know what I mean? I've got a following.
Have you?
Yeah, not much of one, but I've got a following. Well, I don't know. It's still this league is still very, very new. We're still moving forward.
Yeah.
Just to have 8 viewers is pretty decent enough. It will soon pick up as the season goes on.
Yeah.
But hopefully we get some more drivers coming through and whatnot.
I think we're doing well.
Yeah.
Very impressed with how that's been going so far. I think the best thing about this league is the regular corner cutting, because it's making qualifying and racing so much better. I don't think we've had hardly any incidents so far in all the races that have been had. And you'll see tonight, Tomo. You'll see the racing is just so fantastically close, and everybody's really sort of closed up in the pack. So you've not got sort of 1 or 2 guys who are really good at strict corner cutting who fly off, and everybody else sort of not at their fastest or not at their best because they're trying to avoid penalties and things like that. Everybody is just on it from the second the lights go out, and it's fantastic to see.
Hold on a second, young man, while I just sort this over very quickly.
And oh my goodness.
What's that?
Woof.
Oh look! There we go. We're about
I can't share that with you, I'm sorry, but damn.
Behave yourself. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Is it more filth? Like you keep on sending me earlier.
Yeah, but you enjoy that filth, don't you?
It keeps my heart going, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just keeping you young, mate. That's what it is.
I'm always young, mate. It's just unfortunately, I might be young inside, but from the outside, it looks like I'm really bad. Actually, no, hold on a minute. What's happening here? It looks as if. Hold on a minute. Do you want to? No, yeah. Sink down is actually on the softs. He's actually managed to.
Yeah, that wouldn't let him start on the wets. Unfortunately.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, there you go. So that understands everything. So there you go. So
I think from what Dan was saying, he's going to come round into the pits and retire.
Why?
Because obviously he can't start on the wets. He'd have to pit at the end of lap 1, put the wets on, and then go back into the pits. And that's kind of race over by that point anyway.
No,
it's only such a short track.
I don't think he should do. I think he should just carry on. Look, listen. At the end of the day, it was a mistake. Let's just get it cracking. You know what I mean? He got pole position. He deserves to go and race for it. So I think he should do.
Definitely,
you know
yeah.
What I mean?
But obviously he will be. I've found out myself. Bit of a sort of problem with the game. I had the same problem as my teammate at the time, which was I was the best. In Bahrain, we had to do a restart. We both selected the soft tyres, which we should have started on, and it put me and him. Well, it put me on the mediums, and I think it put him on the mediums as well, even though we selected the softs, and that was race disqualification. So, unfortunately, even if he does do the race and has a good result, that might not stand because he's not started on the tyres.
Well, I
set
think
his best time on in Q2 with.
Yeah, it might be. So we'll see what happens anyway. He might get points. He might get penalty points. I think he'll probably get penalty points for it. But You know, at the end of the day, there's only 8 drivers, so...
Yeah.
We shall see what happens. Right. Okay, so just put a little shout out on the members now to let us know that we are actually live. So, okie dokie, right, here we go. We are ready to start our lap. So, in the spirit of Murray Walker, it is... Go, 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 go! And here he goes. And Sing Dan gets a great start. Kicker's gone down the right hand side. Oh no, look! Wow! Wow, what happened there with Sing Dan? Or is he gone right to the back?
He's gone wide. I think he's going to the back of the pack, maybe.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's... oh, look at... Wow!
We've got Sing Dan.
Just literally...
So we've got Kid Cudi and FFR Milan. Wow, look at these two fighting for first place.
Look at the two Red Bulls.
Unity Hush is up to 4th.
Red Bulls are having a look at it as well. So here we go. Red Bulls are fighting in the background. They want to pick up some points. But look at Kid Cudi. He is doing everything he can to keep Milan behind him. Milan's just literally right on his backside, almost his gearbox. And look at Ben on the medium tyres. He's got Unity right behind him. Will he actually hinder his teammate or not?
Because until then.
Runty's right behind Unity. This is a great start to the race. Right, so looks like Sing Dan is actually backed off quite a bit, so he's going to start with 6 seconds behind him. Fair enough, I think that's a fair play, you know what I mean? That's not a bad shout. So anyway, right, okay. Here we go. Right, back to the front. Here comes Kid Cudi. He's going to set up his lap. But look at Milan. He is not that far behind him. He's half a second behind as he's chasing. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. Hold on a minute, what happened there? Whoa, Robert's going for a move. He's, oh my goodness gracious me. Right. Hold on a minute, that's just jumped in. Has that just jumped in?
Unity Hush has passed Ben.
Hold on a minute, has that just jumped in? I've got a problem, yeah?
Yeah, mine's saying Ben's in first, but he's not.
Mine's saying Ben's in first. And
yeah, we've got
Sing Dan has left the
from
session.
FFR Milan, from Unity Hush. And then I think it's Ben behind Unity. That'll shake yourself out in a few laps.
Yeah, oh, there we go, there it is. It's sorted itself. Right.
We've got Unity Hush from Ben.
Right.
So Ben's going to take the early punishment in these early laps until he builds up the heat in their medium tyres, but he's got to look after their medium tyres.
So Sing Dan has retired and left the race, so he has retired. Which is a bit of a shame actually. It's because obviously, just to let you guys know, it was because of a mistake that was made earlier, so that's not a problem there. Right, okay, so let's get cracking anyway. Let's keep going with this. As Kid Cudi is pushing, Milan is right behind him. He's not allowing Kid Cudi to escape.
Oh, Peanut's round at the back. Peanut spun.
Oh dear, Right, okay, Unity Hush just set the fast lap. He's going into 3rd place. And now Benjamin, here we go. Right, okay, Benjamin right now, he's in medium tyres. Yes, he's got Grunty right behind him. And there's Roberts in the other medium tyres. So
he's just going to take the pain for his first 4 or 5 laps until the sort of soft tyres start to degrade.
Here comes Milan.
He's going to take that punishment.
Milan is closing on Kid Cudi. He's getting closer and closer and closer.
A fantastic race.
Oh, Milan's going to get
Milan went slightly wide.
It's not major. It's okay, it's not major. He's still keeping within 6 tenths. He was 3 tenths behind him, but now, obviously, he's got that DRS.
He can just come on. Unity.
Sorry, who?
FFR's just lost a bit of time there to Unity. Unity's just closed up the gap a little bit, and he's got the fastest sector 2 time as Unity. So he's obviously using some DRS down the back straight there.
He is, but here comes Milan. Milan's going to have DRS. He's literally opened up his ERS as well as he comes flying down. He's going to open up DRS and literally go for his front 9 speed as he's trying to catch up with Kid Cudi, but he's not close enough. But he's going to get really close if he doesn't make a mistake around sector 1 or 2. But that's literally just opened up a nice gap between him and Unity. And look at Milan, he is just absolutely hunting down Kid Cudi.
All over the back.
All over the back of him. Really like Bingwell in the background in 4th place. All Kid Grunty goes a little bit too deep there as it looks as if those medium tyres are now starting to come into play, and it's getting better and better and better. Right. Unity is still sitting right. Look at Milan. He is getting closer and closer and closer to Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi just can't shake him off. It's like as if Milan's just looking at him and go, yeah, I want you. Come here, son.
Now starting to close the gap a little bit on Grunt as well.
Oh, it's a huge lock
I think
up
Grunty
for Kid
closing
Cudi.
a little bit on Ben.
Bit of a lock up there for Kid Cudi. It is not what he wanted to do, because that is literally...
That's going to get FFR Milan very interested.
That will do, and he's had another lock up again, and here he goes. As he comes flying around the corner, he's got his ERS wide open, and he's
the
got
pressure a little bit
DRS.
from FFR Milan.
Here we go. But is he going to be close enough? He's getting closer and closer and closer.
Not quite close enough.
And it's getting...
And FFR Milan needs to get this done early. The earlier he gets this done, the better. Otherwise, he's going to find himself behind Kid Cudi for the whole race.
Oh, Kid Cudi locks up again, but so does FFR Milan. They both lock up. But I'll tell you something, it's round sector 1. Milan gets so close, and then he seems to lose it in sector 2, which is interesting, because look at these things, they're just battling for the lead. This lead battle.
We've now got Grunty, Roberts and BF1 Racer very, very close for company.
They are, yeah, they are. And
at the back of the pack.
Looks like BF1, Captain Lego is catching up with his teammate. Red Bull looking to get a decent sort of points position.
Starting to take the advantage now.
Right, here comes Milan. He is closer. He is much closer this time. He's within 4 tenths to see what he can actually do. And again,
he's just got to get a good
up
exit out of his last couple of turns.
It's another look up from Kid Cudi, and this is where Kid Cudi manages to get a bit of... Grunty's left the session. What's happening to Grunty? I'm going to try and see if we can get him back in.
Connection somewhere.
So look, hold on a minute. We'll get this sorted out. Where are we?
So FFR Milan still isn't going to be close enough down the front straight there. I think, if anything, the DRS zone down the main straight needs to be extended a little bit at this track, because it doesn't seem to be as effective as it could be.
Oh, look at that! He just literally almost touches Grunty as they come flying around, because there goes Roberts! And Grunty's gone past. What a move by Roberts! Overtakes Grunty! Beautifully done! And now Grunty's right at the back of the pack. And I have sent him an email, I have sent him a message to try and get him back into the game. So I have sent him an invite, so hopefully he'll join us very, very soon. But at the moment, Ben's just managed to pull away a bit of a gap between him and obviously Roberts. But look at Milan, he is just getting so close. He is getting closer and closer and closer. Here you go, Grunty's back with us. So fantastic. Thank you very much, Grunty. Happy days.
5 tenths. If he can keep it around 4 or 5 tenths, hopefully.
These lockups are not doing him injustice, but then this is what happens.
Kid Cudi's just managing to be enough ahead though, just for the DRS to not be an issue.
It's very true.
Just managing to keep that 6 or 7 tenths gap just for DRS not to be a factor.
Hold on a minute, but Milan's literally just opened up everything on this lap. Let's see if he can actually get closer. He can't.
Still not close enough. Look, still 5 tenths at the end of the main straight.
So anyway, right, okay. So we're 6 laps into this race, and it's looking very, very interesting. And it's look up again from Kid Cudi. He's really loose. He is just eating away the tyre wear on those tyres. That's not going to do him any sense. It's not going to do him any justice whatsoever, is it?
I have a sneaky feeling that Roberts and Ben could be on the ultimate strategy here. The medium tyres, if they can just get them to hang out another 3 or 4 laps and be competitive on the track, on the times, on the lap times, they could well have pulled the ace card here.
It's a possibility, but at the moment, now look at Milan. Milan is pulled back a bit.
Kid Cudi, look, he's got 11% of DRS. How much has FFR Milan got? He's got 25.
25% FFR Milan. He's just literally only using
that makes a difference.
Only using it when he needs to.
9. He's nearly a second behind this time.
Yeah.
He's going to be out of DRS.
No, he's not. He's just in enough time. He was close enough to actually open up the DRS. But Kid Cudi is pulling away.
He's breaking that.
But Kid Cudi's having to use all his ERS in the first and second sector just literally to keep Milan behind. But every time he does
Milan is so fast in the first sector. It's so quick.
The problem is as well is Kid Cudi in sector 1 and sector 2. Literally, all that hard braking is not helping his tyres any better. And look at the ERS, he's down to 5%, whereas Milan's at 17%. And look at Milan, he's actually got, oh my goodness, Kid Cudi's had a mistake, and now Milan's managed to catch up. This is a great move. Now we got a problem now because Kid Cudi's got Milan all over his backside, and he's catching him up. So I don't know what happened there, but it looks like Kid Cudi had a bit of a mistake.
Just managed to pull the gap back. Just over 5/10.
And it's another lock up there from Kid Cudi. But this time, look how
Can FFR
close.
Milan make this time? Can he make this count this lap?
I don't know if
He's
too
less
sure.
than 6/10 back.
He's less than
He's
6.
a really good exit out of 14.
Which he does.
He's
He's got ERS wound up and he's actually opened it now. He's got DRS. Will he be close enough?
Just
He's
hasn't
trying to
got
get
enough, though.
close.
He's still not going to be close enough.
He's getting closer and closer. He's making Kid Cudi think
Still not
about
enough.
it. Wow.
Kid Cudi made a big error coming out the end of sector 1 there.
Yeah,
Big error.
he went too deep, and I'll tell you something. Oh, he's going to be
locked up again.
He's looking up sector 1 and sector 2, but Milan, look at Milan.
He's really
He is
feeling the pressure.
absolutely, he senses blood in the water.
Really feeling the pressure now.
He really is. Kid Cudi can see.
Look at the difference between them now, 0.2 of a second.
Unbelievable! This is unreal.
Kid Cudi's got to keep this. He's got to keep this guy behind him if he's got any chance of winning this race. He's got to keep FFR Milan behind.
Kid
He's got to do
Cudi,
whatever he can.
he's
Dull
trying
the
his
traction,
best.
Dull the acceleration. Change the gear a little bit earlier. Dull that acceleration so you don't get the wheel spin. To get that traction, he's got to keep this guy behind.
Kid
But on the other
Cudi
hand,
locks
FFR
up
Milan is
again. That's a
throwing
massive
everything
lock
at
up
this.
from Kid Cudi. Massive lock up. And now look how close.
That's
Milan,
0.4 of a second.
he is literally so close. Will he actually be able
He's
to
a good
open it
exit,
up?
get out of turn
Here he goes.
15.
Opens up DRS. He's going to have DRS. Will he have a chance to overtake him? He is closer. This is going to be interesting. And he comes flying in. I don't think he's far close enough.
Still
but
not
he's
enough.
literally. Kid Cudi
Still not
knows
enough.
he's got him all over his backside. He can't get rid of him.
Kid Cudi really is struggling at this point in the Grand Prix.
It's
FFR
another
Milan
lock up there
definitely
from
got the
Kid Cudi.
fastest car at this stage. Definitely got the fastest car at this stage of the race. Definitely.
Oh,
He's
this
all
is
over the back. I wonder if Kid Cudi's
unreal.
tyres, like you say, with them lockups,
But-
are they gone?
But here's the,
tyres
right.
fine enough.
Here's another thing as well to keep in mind. While these two guys are battling like anything to try and get the lead, Unity is slowly but surely catching up.
Yep. And Ben's only 4 seconds behind the leader on the medium tyres. On the medium
Hey,
tyres.
Falcon! Good evening. How you doing, buddy? You alright? Good to see you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're actually doing a cracking
I
race.
think Ben and Roberts could be in the prime seat here. I really do think these two guys are sitting pretty.
They
If
are.
get these medium tyres to go another 4 or 5 laps and be competitive in the time.
Wow.
still, and Ben's also closing in on Unity. I think there's going to be a big change.
Well, I'll tell you what,
What
Milan.
lap are these guys going to decide to come in? I'd say it's got to be around sort of lap 15 to 16, but someone's in. Unity's into the pits.
Unity's
he's
got 5
5
seconds
penalty for
time
speeding.
penalty. Oh my goodness,
No.
oh no! That's literally just
Gone for the
destroyed
heart.
Unity. Wow! Oh look at Kid Cudi, he's gone too deep again. He's just locked up massively, and now that's opened the door again for Milan. He's closing in, and Kid Cudi keeps on making these diamond breaks, trying to do everything he possibly can. But Unity, yes, he's got a 5-second time penalty, so he's going to have to serve it when he goes into the pits again. It's up to him what he wants to do. But look at Milan, so close, and he is literally within 3 tenths.
Biding his time.
He is. And look at Kid Cudi, he's breaking, and look at this. He is actually getting
The
closer and
traction's all
closer.
over the place for the Haas. He's all over the place.
What a hass. And it's all this locking up. It's all those locks. And look at Milan.
Oh,
He is
look at
so,
the gap!
So
3
close.
tenths of a second.
It's literally, oh my goodness gracious me. Right, let's see what Milan can try and
both
do.
got an equal
Milan
amount
has
of
got
ERS, they've both got
massive
about
amounts of the
25%
ERS to
ERS.
play about with.
6 tenths of a second.
but
I
looks
still
like,
don't think it's going to be enough.
no, they're both, no, you said he was going to come in.
And Kid Cudi's pinned.
And Kid Cudi has pitted.
Just manages to slow it
Wow,
down.
right.
Just manages to slow it down.
Okay.
That promotes Ben to P2.
Now, let's have a look at this. Milan really needs to have an unbelievable
He's got to
lap.
hit this lap as
He's
hard
got
as he can.
absolutely spot on. Cannot make any mistakes. Really needs to get
No.
a decent sort of lead.
He's got to hit every apex, every turning point. He's got to make the right traction. He's got to make this lap, or these next laps, or this next lap, or couple of laps. He's got to get these as perfect as he possibly can if he's going to get past Kid Cudi.
Yeah, he has to.
So Kid Cudi's already out the pits, coming up to turns 7 and 8 now. So he's already round,
Milan's
and he's
come
come out
round
of the pits
turn
ahead of
10.
Unity Hush, but only just. He's only just ahead of Unity Hush. There's about a second between these guys now, and Unity Hush pitted a lap
right, okay.
earlier.
Here we go. So
So
let's have a look at
has-
this. So
has Milan made a mistake by not coming in as well? Is he going to drop behind both of them guys after the pit stop?
I don't know, because obviously it depends. We've seen Unity spin out a couple of times in qualifying. We have seen we have seen Kid Cudi make a mistake, and Milan comes
and
in.
And Milan's in!
And he's in between times, so that's fine. Right,
they'll come around the last
Ben
turn.
will take the lead. Roberts will take the second place. Right, here comes Kid Cudi. He is coming around with DRS wide open.
I think
will
these
he have
guys
enough
are
time?
both going to have Milan.
Or
Milan
will they?
come to the end
Will
of the
they
pit
actually?
lane.
Let's have it.
Where's
Unity's
Kid
got the
Cudi?
fastest
It's
lap.
gonna be
Here we go.
really,
This is going to
really
be
close.
tight. This is going to be
It's
tight.
gonna be really tight. Milan's
Oh
gonna
my
come out
goodness.
behind the
And
pair
Milan,
of them.
where's Milan coming out? And he
They've
does
both
come out
got him.
behind Hash. Unity Hash manages to get past Milan. Oh my
wow.
goodness
So
gracious
Unity
me.
has made the early pit stop matter.
And that has actually opened up this has opened up the race massively. But the only thing is, Unity has got a 5-second time penalty. So that will go
And the
massively
whole
against
time,
him.
Milan's stuck behind Unity.
Oh,
Kid Cudi is getting away.
oh, this is good. This is good for Kid
The
Cudi.
whole
This
time
is
he's stuck
bad
behind Unity.
for Milan.
Kid Cudi's going to be getting away, corner by corner.
But
But Kid Cudi made the right shout. Unity Hush nearly jumped a pair of these guys in the pit stop.
he did indeed. And Unity again. Kid Cudi locks up again. This time Unity's managed to catch up to Kid Cudi, and he is slowly but surely taking it. Bear in mind that Kid Cudi, he's on one lap old tyres. Obviously,
I certainly feel that Kid Cudi is pushing his tyres to the absolute limit.
he is. He's
All these
pushing it.
lock-ups and late braking and early traction, certainly feel he's pushing the tyres to the limit of what they're possible to do.
Well, at the
Unity
moment,
Hush is very, very close.
well,
Milan's just dropped off the back of Unity a bit. I wonder if he's just trying to save a bit of fuel, save a bit of tyres.
Ooh.
Kid Cudi's locked up again,
tell you
massively.
what,
at the
Unity,
turn
I'll tell
four.
you something now, this is interesting. Unity's got about 40% ERS, he's catching them up, but he's going to show a yellow sign on his fuel. So he's been using some serious fuel, and Unity's now really challenging. We got Kid Cudi. This is purely for third place at the moment. Well, this is provisional lead of the race, because the other two will have to pit at some point. I don't know what sort of time they're going to pit, but anyway, we are pretty much almost halfway through this race. It has actually been really, really good. But look at Unity. Unity does have a 5-second time penalty. Kid Cudi, he looks up, and look at Unity. He's literally right to the gearbox, and now
Right
he is
there
going to
again.
have DRS. And
Kid Cudi's handling it well, but he's definitely feeling the pressure.
yeah,
from
but he
these
hasn't
guys.
been this close. He's
Definitely.
not had anybody so close to him like he is now. Look at Unity. He's
Is
going to
Unity
open up
gonna go
DRS.
for it?
Will he be
The
close
DRS
enough?
is
He's getting
open.
closer and closer and closer. Will he be
Still
able
not
to
enough, though.
No, it's not
Still
close
not enough.
Wow. Kid Cudi, I think he literally saves his ERS to the last lap. But
Roberts
look
is
at
only
Unity.
4 seconds ahead of these guys after they're pitting. That's
Wow.
phenomenal
And Kid
pace.
Cudi again locks up in front of Unity, and Milan is just sitting back, just going, do you know what, I'm going to let these guys fight it out. They can fight out as much as they want, and I'll pick up the pieces if somebody makes a mistake. Somebody
He's
will
having
make a
bit of lonely
mistake.
race in P6.
So I'll tell you what, Grunty's just enjoying himself at the moment. Look at him, Milan! Milan was right
Milan's all over the back of
Unity! Unbelievable! Looks like Unity had a bit of a problem, but Milan, he's like, I told you, he was sitting there waiting. It's as if, hold on a minute, let's have a look at this big bow. It's a great
They're all
bow
about an
here.
equal distance away from each other now. Look at the gap between these
And Kid
top
Cudi
three.
locks up again.
And
Look
Kid
at
Cudi's locked up
Unity.
again.
Unity's right on the
Unity Hush
gearbox.
nearly hits him. Oh my
This is
god.
unbelievable between these three drivers. Oh my goodness. This is great driving
Kid
from these
Cudi's
three.
locked up again.
Here he comes. Here he comes again. It is like
Still not gonna be
Jaws.
close
He
enough.
smells.
Kid Cudi's just maintaining enough of a gap to keep these guys at bay, even with the DRS.
Yeah, but it's going to be closer because every time he locks up, and every time he locks up around sector 1, sector 2, these
Roberts
guys
has
get
pitted.
closer and
Roberts has
closer and
pitted.
closer. Who's pitted? Sorry. Oh yeah, Roberts
He's going
has
to come out
pitted.
just ahead of Grunt. He needs to get out ahead of Grunt. He's just going to do it.
Yes, he does, and he
Couple of
has.
good corners now, Roberts. Get them tyres up to temperature.
Look at Unity again. He's right on the gearbox of Kid Cudi. He is not allowing Kid Cudi to get away with anything. This is actually fantastic racing from both of them. And look at Unity as well. He is pushing every single sense he can to just make sure, because Kid Cudi under pressure has been absolutely superb. And under, I'll tell you what, this is actually turned out to be a brilliant race.
I certainly feel that Unity and FFR Milan are faster at this phase in the Grand Prix than Kid Cudi is, but he's handling the pressure well. He's locking up quite a bit, but
he
that's
is.
just the
But
way
look
his driving
at
style
Unity.
is.
He is closer. He is much closer than he was last time.
One
And
races
he's
in
going
the
to have a
pits.
DRS.
So where's Ben going to come out? So all these guys are going to go through. So Ben is a net 4th at the moment.
Yeah, he'll be a net
Sam
4th.
Roberts jumped Ben.
I doubt it very much. We'll have a look.
Close,
Where's
close.
Benjamin now? He's coming out. No, Ben comes out in
certainly a
4th
good
place.
distance ahead.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Right.
Ben's done it in 4th nicely.
This is the battle for the lead. At
So
the
can
moment,
Ben now get
3
after
drivers.
these guys?
This is unbelievable. This is such a great battle between these 3 drivers. Look at Unity. He's having a look.
Having a look up the inside of turn 8.
Do you know
Of
what?
all the places to poke your nose, turn 8.
That is unbelievable. These 3 drivers are absolutely just pushing it every step of the way. Just making sure this is absolutely
racing.
This is absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad that this is our first dual comms together, Carlos. I have to say.
Oh, and Unity's looking up the inside again.
He is, but he went a little bit too over that corner, and I don't think he's close. He is close enough. He is closer now.
3/10 of a second.
And he's got DRS wide open. He's opened it
Get
up.
the DRS open
Here
and
he
go.
goes. DRS wide open.
Don't keep cutting under pressure here.
Let's have a look. He's
Still not
closer.
enough.
He's still not close enough. Hold a
He's
bit.
locked up.
I tell you something
Unity's
right
going
now.
for it. Turns
Oh,
2,
we've got a
3,
yellow flag
4.
for 63. Who's gone off?
Up the inside, and he's locked up.
Oh
again,
no,
Kid
Brunty's
Cudi.
gone off.
Unity's going to be right there.
Brunty's had a bit of a
Unity is
mistake.
right there. Unity's going side by side.
Here we
Unity's
go!
gonna do it in a
He's
turn
going
eight on
for
the
it!
inside.
Would it go for it?
What a
Oh my
move!
goodness
Oh,
gracious me!
Kid
What
Cudi
brilliant
fights back.
defending! Oh wow! That was
Kid
brilliant
Cudi fights
defending!
back. Wow.
Oh look at
Oh,
Unity
Unity's
again!
going
Oh no!
inside.
My goodness gracious
Touch
me!
wheels.
Oh my goodness gracious me! Now look at Milan. These 3 drivers are absolutely doing brilliantly at the moment.
These
because
are
Unity.
all these guys are sitting there waiting for the first one to make an.
Oh,
and Unity's going
he's
for
going
it
round
again.
now.
Oh, and Unity's been
no.
spun and made
Oh
contact.
my goodness, there was contact. And unfortunately, Unity went for a move that was not going to happen. And unfortunately for him, he spun out. But look at Milan. Milan's going to have a look around Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, it was
Milan's
his
now gonna
corner.
take Unity's place in harassing Kid Cudi here into making a mistake, and we knew he was feeling the pressure from Unity. And look how much FFR has just closed up under brakes in the first turn
Oh,
alone.
that is poor. That is unfortunate for Unity. He was having an unbelievable
Oh, and
race.
Kid Cudi's locked up again.
Yeah, Milan. This is the battle that was happening earlier, but at the moment, obviously, we're now
Milan's
back
obviously
to...
Unity is out the way, but look at the guys fighting again. I hope because of Unity's unfortunate error, I hope Milan's
Kid Cudi
going to
made
be
a
a little
mistake.
bit more
He
patient.
made a mistake there, just coming out of turn 8. His back wheel just touched the grass a little bit, and that has opened the door for Milan
He's
to
a little
open
bit
up.
ragged. He's a little bit on the edge here. He's feeling the pressure from these guys behind. He's still in first place, so he's defending really well. But he's definitely feeling the pressure from these guys behind.
Oh, that's better. No lock
really
up there.
feeling it.
There was no lock up there around turn 11. So this is very, very good. But
He's got a
Milan,
good distance. This is going to just be enough to keep him ahead by the time they get to turn 1. He's got a good distance here. It certainly seemed as if Unity was able to get closer to the end of Sector 2 to get that good draft down the straight, but FFR Milan just seems to struggle to get close enough like Unity could in the final sector there.
yeah, it was a bit of a shame actually for Unity. He just went for a move, just literally in the last second.
That's a real
Looked at him,
shame.
saw the gap, went for a move, and unfortunately it was a move that turned out to spin him out, and that will cost him dearly. It won't cost him too much. I mean, the worst case scenario,
unfortunately.
yeah, worst case scenario is going to walk away with 8 points tonight. So I mean, 8 points is better than what he got and all that sort of stuff. But at the moment, Benjamin is sitting on a potential podium. So this is good. At the moment, it is a battle between these two at the front, Kid Cudi and FR Milan. They have just had backwards. It's been back and forth all the way through. We've got 16 laps left to go, and Kid Cudi, he's locked up again. And this is the problem at the moment, because every time he locks up and around sector 1, sector 2, it literally just slightly opens the door for Milan.
Oh,
but then he closes it.
In 14.
Wow. Let's have a look. Milan is closer. He's got DRS. He is
Still
a little bit
not enough,
closer.
Tomo.
He's
Still
still
not
not enough. But I tell you what, he's getting closer and closer and closer. But he's using all his DRS.
Look at how much he's closing up under braking.
I know, it is unbelievable.
Really,
it's unreal and
the
unbelievable.
braking ability he's got in turn 1 is unbelievable. Kid Cudi's locked up again. That's not going to do him no favours, because all he's going to do is flat spot them tyres, and every time you lock that tyre, it's going to stop on exactly the same spot.
Here comes Milan.
Oh,
He's right up to his backside route now. Here he goes. He's managed to catch up within 2 tenths. He really had a little bit of DRS. He just used a little bit of DRS to catch up and get a bit more speed.
He's got to keep in. It's got to be less than 3 tenths. Oh, Kid Cudi's locked up and he's gone wide. They nearly made contact. Milan had to brake really hard to avoid the back of the Haas there.
The pressure is getting.
He's got to keep this at less than 3 tenths.
Kid Cudi
is
just literally. It's like as if Kid Cudi is just pushing and pushing and pushing and just trying to push the car to its absolute limit and try and keep this lead. He's got this lead. He wants to keep this lead.
Still not going to be enough to DRS pass.
I'll tell you what though, that Haas, it's been driving fantastically. Even the Alpha 3 can't even beat it. But I'll tell you something as well. So Milan needs to be within 4 tenths. He's got to be within 4 tenths or less than that.
Within 3, really.
Yeah, I think so.
To make the difference.
Now, at the moment, I'm keeping an eye on Captain Lego.
He's got no ERS, Milan. He's got no ERS left.
No, he hasn't, no.
Look at this in the first sector. He closes up to less than 3 tenths. But that's where he needs to be in the final sector. That's the gap he needs in the final sector to make the DRS count down the main straight.
It's this point, right?
That's where he's got to be.
This is where he's having a lot of problem. Round this corner here, it's as if Kid Cudi gets a nice little breakaway, and then it's just this last corner. This last corner here, right here. This is where he loses the time. He cuts over.
Oh, FFR really close.
Now
really
I said
close.
that. He's a lot closer. He's actually 4 tenths. I reckon he's probably listening to us. He's actually listen to us. He's just over 5 tenths, but he's going to be close enough to make the move.
It's still not going to be enough to get FFR Milan past. It's still not going to be enough.
It's not enough. But he's hit the grass, and I'll tell you what, Kid Cudi must be sitting there absolutely sweating his gonads off. Just literally making sure he can get past. Look at Milan, almost goes for a move there. But again, he's got the ERS wide open, and now he's catching up to Kid Cudi.
Look at the
have a little battle.
speed he's got. Is he going to go for it down the inside?
He's going to go for it. He's having a move.
He's going to go down
for a move. When he gets it, what a defending move down from Kid Cudi. That was brilliant,
really
absolute
nice
defending.
To not make contact at that kind of speed.
And Kid Cudi brakes again. He's heavy braking again, but so is Milan. But look how close these two are to each other. I'll tell you what, that was very gutsy move there from Milan. He made a move.
These guys are managing to maintain at this pace and this speed. These guys are still managing to maintain a 6.8 second gap
Here
over
we go.
Ben in
This
third.
could be even better, because now he is within 3 tenths. He's going to be close enough.
FFR Milan, this could be the lap.
He will have a chance. Will he have DRS? Yes, he will. Will he be able to get past
DRS.
him?
He's not got enough ERS though. He's got no ERS.
Still enough to beat Kid Cudi. But he is getting closer and closer and closer. Wow.
DRS though definitely needs to be extended. That's nowhere near
Whoa,
enough. It's not even having an effect.
Kid Cudi. Let's have a look at this again. Let's see what
Milan is he going to try down the inside of turn 8 again? That was a
no,
really
he's not close enough.
Move, really.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Lap after lap, they're just pounding round.
Oh man, this is absolutely
If Cudi wins this will be a really, really well-driven race to defend the way he has, to come back round the outside of turn 8 like he has. twice now on Unity and on Kid Cudi on the FFR Milan is absolutely fantastic.
This is disgusting. I've just had a message here. Grizzly said, Benny is asking how was your takeaway. I've not had a takeaway, by the way, Captain Lego. How dare you? Fat loves matter. Right, anyway. Right, okay.
Tell Ben if he focuses hard on his races and he did on what time I have for dinner, he might be a bit closer to the
Yeah,
guys
he
at the
might
front.
actually be winning this race, not bottling it as usual. Right, yeah. See, he couldn't get pole, could he? Bottled his pole position as usual. Falcon's probably he's probably sitting there laughing.
Probably
now.
wetting himself. Yeah.
Absolutely wetting himself. Oh, Milan's done a bit. He's got a bit too deep.
I feel Kid Cudi might have just broken the.
Kid Cudi had a bad exit out of that turn there, and it's just opened the door slightly for Milan. But excuse me, sorry. Moving forward,
he may have just broken the challenge a little bit from Milan here, because Milan seems as if he's just dropping back a little bit just to save some tyres and some ERS. I wonder if he just broke that challenge for the moment.
I'll tell you what, right? For a second here, I'm just going to watch Captain Lego. Now you're boring, man. Let's get back to the original part. It's boring.
So right, 7/10 of a second this time round. So I think FFR Milan is maybe just sitting back just to save some ERS and some fuel here, and just see for a few more laps, saving tyres for a couple of laps and have one more
here's a problem.
Again.
We've got a slight problem here. Kid Cudi is on the yellow amber lights for his fuel. So that could be interesting.
A little bit, isn't he? Yeah, that could be. I wonder if he's used so much rich fuel to try and keep ahead of these guys.
Oh, here we go.
Going to struggle a little bit.
I tell you what, this is brilliant. This battle's just been back and forth. Milan just trying to hunt him down as best as he possibly can, and he just can't get past him. It's like as if it's just like, you know, it is just been a brilliant battle for the lead. It's a shame that obviously that battle that Unity fell out with, but I have to say, it has been very interesting. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll come back to this.
Having a very quiet race in 4th place there, 10 seconds behind Ben, but 21 seconds ahead of Unity.
Yeah, he's
in a very quiet race there, just sneaking in under the radar.
But I'll tell you something, this is going to be a nice 12 points for his championship regime, and a nice 12 points for Ferrari.
He's only 3 seconds behind Ben, sorry.
So, 1:11.9 from FFR Milan. He sits the fastest lap of the race. So, at the moment, this could be interesting, but Milan is just catching him up. Look at this, he's actually, contact!
Oh, he made contact!
He's made contact! The braking, the heavy braking, and now Milan has got some front wing damage, and that is literally opened up the door for Benjamin to take 2nd place. That is not good, and that is literally, my goodness, late braking there from Kid Cudi. And now that has damaged Milan's chances. But actually, this could work out because Milan could possibly go in, get a set of softs on, and possibly go flying out to try and see if he can catch up with Kid Cudi. He's got the possibility of doing it. What do you reckon?
I don't know. There's only 9 laps left now, isn't there?
Well, yeah.
8 laps left at the end of this one.
He's already a second
does he
behind
pit,
Kid Cudi. I think he needs to do it. He definitely needs to do it. Is he going to come into the pits? No, he's going to stay out. Okay. But is that going to hamper?
That's a real shot. I didn't see exactly. I was on board with Roberts at the time. But
no, at the moment it was unbelievable move from Milan. He literally went. It was just round here. He got to here. And there you go, you can see already that front wing is causing him nothing but issues now, because look at Kid Cudi. Yeah. Kid Cudi is now, he can breathe a sigh of relief. I think Milan literally just made a slight mistake, calculated error. And because of that, that's literally just opened the door for Kid Cudi to just drive away and just manage his tyres. Because now, look at that, 1 minute he was 3 tenths behind him, now he's almost 2 seconds behind. And that front broken front wing.
You're going to have to come into the pits, Milan.
Yeah, I think so.
Ben's closing very quickly now.
He is. Ben is definitely getting there, and just in the background, Roberts is slowly but surely catching up to Captain Lego.
Roberts is there or thereabouts with Ben, really. He's got really good pace around this track.
He has indeed, so...
Really good pace.
Let's have a look at this. Anyway, so as we will have a look and see how we get on. Right, okay,
so
it's Milan.
He's lost 2.5
Milan's
seconds.
coming into pits. Milan is pitting. This is going to be interesting because now this opens the door up for Benjamin and for Roberts for potential podiums. What does Milan go on to? He did hear what I just said. Go on to the softs, change your wheel and go for it. And he's gone on to the softs.
Is he going to come out behind Unity? He's going to come out behind Unity.
No, I don't think he will. Will he? Let's have a look.
It's going to be very close. Unity's going to have him.
Unity will.
Unity has got him.
But Milan's going to have fresh softs. Fresh soft tyres.
What damage can he do in 6 laps, though?
It's very interesting because at the moment we are looking at a potential...
Peanut's gone round.
Oh dear, again? Wow.
End of turn 1, Peanut's gone round. Just coming into turn 2, he's
okay.
gone round again.
Right, okay, let's have a look at this now. So at the moment, Kid Cudi leading the race for the Haas. He's got a 7-second lead over Mr. Racer, of Captain Lego, who's in second for Red Bull. And there in third place is Roberts. But Unity Hush, he has got Milan all over his case. And Milan has got a set of softs on him. Let's have a look and see what Milan can do. He needs to get past Unity.
They should have the traction easily down through 14 and 15. And the grip, just the sheer grip, without even the DRS, just the sheer grip to go flying past down the straight here.
Here he goes. Here comes Milan. Those super softs. Off he goes. Wow.
Hush is going to fight it.
Woohoo. Unity didn't fight him.
He did try to fight it.
He did try to fight it, but unfortunately there was no way he's going to do it. Now Milan has now got some free fresh air. He's got 6 laps.
Unfortunately, he's got nearly 11 seconds to close down on Roberts. 11 seconds. That's a lot of time.
It might be a lot of time, dude, but the thing about it is, look at the times. Those guys are on 13 lap hards, and he's on a fresh set of soft tyres. And he's just set a first sector. And here comes Milan. He has managed to literally, he is flying round this track. Let's see what he can actually do. It could be very, very interesting moving forward. As we have a look, here comes Benjamin. Ben is probably
Purple
sitting
sector
there.
2. Purple sector 2 for Milan. This is easily going to be the fastest lap of the race. Easily.
It will be. But here's the thing. He was 11 seconds. He's just made a second up on Roberts in 1 lap. And that's just him pushing as fast as he possibly can. And he has a 1:10.9. There you go. Fastest lap. Right, let's see what he can actually do now. He's really got it on the second. 1 second in 1 lap. Let's have a look and see what's going on right now. As we are pushing forward, we've got 5 laps to go. At the moment, as it stands, it looks as if Kid Cudi is going to win this race unless he makes a serious mistake. But Captain Lego is going to bring him home 2nd place. Then you've got Roberts
Ben
in the
starting
Ferrari.
to gain on Kid Cudi. Is Ben now putting the charge on?
Ben is... he's not only putting the charge
Roberts
on,
is gaining
Roberts
on Ben
is
as
gaining
well.
on Ben as well. So Roberts
Roberts
is now doing everything he can to try and catch
about
up.
6 tenths.
Right, so let's have a look and see what Benjamin can actually do. Kid Cudi, let's have a look and see what he can do in the hard tyres. He's on 18 lap old tyres. He's got 5 lap old tyres than the other guys. So the other guys have got fresher tyres. They could catch up with him. But it all comes down to it because at the moment, Benjamin is less than 7 seconds behind Kid Cudi. We have 4 laps to go. Milan, where is he? He is now almost 9 seconds behind. It's another second. But I do think you might be right on this one, actually, to be honest, Carlos. I don't think he's going to have enough time to catch up with
I
Roberts.
don't think he's got enough time. Unfortunately, that's a pit stop he had to make because he was just losing too much time. But I don't think he's going to gain anything out of it, unfortunately.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a great finish, I have to say. So anyway, let's keep an eye on this battle here. We'll keep an eye on what's going on with Captain Lego and Roberts.
Definitely catching up Ben. Definitely.
No, he's not. He's
really
lost 3
He's
tenths.
gained another.
No, he lost 3 tenths in that lap. He's lost 3 tenths in that half sector. So it looks as if he's trying to catch up. He's not. He's lost to a couple tenths there. And Ben, on the other hand, is actually closing down Kid Cudi.
On Kid Cudi, yeah.
Yes, he has. He's gained a second. It is as if the captain...
Have Kid Cudi's tyres run out?
I don't know. Actually, he's a 20-lap old hard tyres. He's got a bit with all those brake, that hard braking and aggressive braking and stuff like that. It has literally probably come back to bite him in the backside. And again, he's braking late again. And this, look at Captain Lego. He's within 6 seconds.
Another 4
of Kid
tenths.
Cudi. Right, Milan. He is 8 seconds behind Roberts, and he is catching. But he's got 3 laps. I don't think he's going to do it, but he's going to give it a damn good try to try and see what he can try and do. Roberts doing everything he possibly can to keep within that 3.5 seconds. Excuse me. At the moment, Benjamin is still just over 6 seconds behind Kid Cudi, but he has got 5 lap fresher tyres than Kid Cudi at the moment, and we are 3 laps away. And hopefully, Kid Cudi can fight and fight. He is defended left, right and centre all throughout this race, from both Milan, from Unity. Now he's got a bit of a gap because at the moment, and look at Captain Lego, he's almost 5.5 seconds behind Kid Cudi. He is catching, and he is getting closer, Carlos.
Yep, I think it's a bit too late for the charge, unfortunately. I wonder if Kid Cudi's tyres are starting to fall away, which is why Ben's closing in so quickly, because at the heat of battle, when he was battling with Unity Hush and FFR Milan, they were managing to gap Ben at 6.8 seconds constantly. So I just wonder if these guys are just a little bit too quick on this track for Ben. But he's certainly given it a good go. He's less than 5.5, or just over 5.5 seconds away now.
I have to say,
Roberts is only 9 seconds off the lead now.
He is.
Fantastic pace he showed in this race.
I think Roberts can I don't think he'll bring us of relief, but at the moment he is 2 laps away from getting his first podium, and in his own creation, should we say, his own baby. And look at Captain Lego, he's doing a fantastic job for Red Bull. Red Bull and Ferrari are definitely going to pick up some points. Haas are definitely going to pick up some points as well. This is going to help them in the challenge for Alfa Romeo. So this is going to be great for them. So at the moment, as it goes through, we've got a yellow flag for a 6-1.
Oh, it's Peanut again.
It's Peanut. He's gone off again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's having a bad day, isn't he? Unfortunately, poor Peanut.
Any damage from that? I can't see.
I can't see at the moment. Hold on a minute. There we go.
Any damage from that?
Let's have a look. No, he has not.
No,
he hasn't. He's got no damage. He's okay. So, right. Let's get back on this. 2 laps to go, a lap and a half to go for Kid Cudi. He is racing round. He knows he's got this in the bag. He knows for a fact that this is his race. He has battled. He has defended. He has driven like a madman. He's been locking up left, right and centre. There's been more skid marks on this track left by him, more than anybody else. But he has done such a great job.
There's no one behind him.
There's nobody behind him, but he's still locking up like nobody's business. I think he missed a bit. He actually missed a bit as he went flying round. So anyway, we're coming to the last lap of the race. Now I'll tell you something, this has been an absolute unbelievable race. I know we've only had 8 drivers, but what a race it's been. 3 drivers fighting for the title, 2 drivers fighting for it. Then it was 3.
20 cars.
Oh my goodness gracious me, I've probably lose my voice putting it today. So we're going to keep an eye on the leader as he comes flying round. Benjamin has done very, very well. Meanwhile, Roberts, he's 2.5 seconds behind Ben, Captain Lego. He's absolutely closing him down big time. But we'll have a look. Anyway, right. Let's keep an eye on Kid Cudi, the race leader. He is going to take home first place. He is going to take home, I don't know if he's going to take what, the fastest lap is going to go to Milan, so he's going to get an extra point in this. So it'll be 13 points for Milan at the moment in 4th place. But I tell you something, this has been this boy's race from start to finish. He has been absolutely superb, defending very, very hard, braking very difficult. He had to deal with Milan in the first stint, then in the second stint he had to deal with both Milan and Unity. managed to keep Unity behind him, had a little bit of an incident with Unity, and then Milan was chasing him and chasing him and chasing him, and then in the last second, Milan made a mistake, but it is Kid Cudi who takes the win for Haas, and there we go, it's finally done, and here comes Captain Lego, he brings home second place, and a podium for Red Bull, and Roberts gets his third place, he gets the podium for Ferrari. Milan did try his best, but he brings home fourth place for AlphaTauri. Unity Hush, he has got a 5-second time penalty. He's got a purple middle sector. What's going on there? Oh, he looks like he did actually pit. He's going to go fastest lap. He wants to get 11 points and pick up some more points for Red Bull as he comes flying around the corner. Will he actually get the fastest lap? I'm not too sure. Will he do it? He does. He gets the fastest lap. That's 11 points there for Unity Hush. Congratulations there. Brilliant points for Red Bull. But first and foremost, what a great day for Kid Cudi, and Mr. Roberts himself gets driver of the day.
Well done, Roberts. Fantastic.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well. Oh dear. Whew. I'm spent now. I'm done. That was a very good race.
Kid Cudi in the party. Have you got Kid Cudi?
I'll get him in. Don't worry, I'll sort that out. Don't you worry about that. I'll sort that out.
I've got Captain Lego. Here he is.
Oh God.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is.
Everything is awesome when you end on the podium.
Oh my goodness gracious me! I have to
well
say,
done,
right.
Roberts on third place. Fantastic drive.
Yeah. Yeah, Stump! I can't believe your platforms and your booster seat worked. Right, anyway, congratulations on that one. We're just waiting for the case reader to come into us, and we'll get cracking speaking to all three of you. Can't believe the bottler actually got a podium. Fucking wonders never cease, do they? I'm not talking about Roberts. No.
We saw you throwing your Lego bits out so Roberts couldn't catch you in the last race. We saw it. We saw you throwing your Lego blocks out so you couldn't catch up.
Yeah, you skeleton. Yeah, I saw you swerving, mate. You know what I mean? It was disgusting.
Yeah, we did. We saw what he was doing, mate.
Yeah.
It was like Mario Kart, but with Lego pieces instead.
It's all right, mate. You know what I mean? It's all right. We've put a little bit of a clip into the stewards for them to have a look at. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. Yeah. Well, it looks like Kid Cudi's not going to join us. We're going to have to deal with these two guys, I think. You know what I mean? So, right.
I'll let you have the honour of speaking to the Lego man then.
Oh, thanks very much. What was it we were saying? Well, I have to say, Captain, that as much as I can't believe that you actually did bottle it and actually got a podium, I'm very impressed on my first race of commentating. But this must be absolutely fantastic for your next instalment on your documentary, isn't it?
Yeah, must be delighted. It wasn't that difficult to get a podium. Roberts could probably back me up. There wasn't that many drivers, unfortunately. Felt like I had probably the best race pace. Just it was annoying that Milan and Kid Cudi would DRS at each other, and I was gaining in the corners and then just lose all that time on the straight. So it was just me and Roberts were just chilling at our gaps, and yeah, when we saw Milan get damage, we're like, yep, hallelujah, we'll have a podium, thank you.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Done,
nice points. But I have got a question for you. Okay.
Oh God, here we go.
I want to point this out, okay? Because I think this is a bit rude. I got a message come through saying, Captain Lego is saying, "And was your takeaway? What is going on here?" You know what I mean? I didn't have a takeaway tonight. What's the matter with you?
Oh, well done.
You know what I mean, that's later. But anyway, congratulations. But anything you'd like to ask the captain by chance, Carlos?
There is one question, yeah.
There we go.
So is the Lego Movie 3 going to focus more on your racing career, or is this going to be another sort of like follow your general day-to-day life sort of?
I think it'll just be on F1 2020, to be honest.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, congratulations, mate. You know
So
what I mean?
that'll be Emmett the racing driver in the furthest.
Oh,
it's
God.
not, now it's not the stick of destiny, it's called the car of destiny. But anyway, congratulations there. Right, our fearless leader, Mr. Roberts.
Evening, mate.
Don't sound like that. Don't sound like that, mate. You know what I mean?
You were actually closing.
Unbelievable, I thought you'd be so happy, and it sounds like somebody's just nicked your toys at the pram. You know what I mean? It's disgraceful, mate. What's going on there? Now, congratulations on getting podium, finally.
Cheers, mate.
Looked like you were closing Ben down in that last stage
Yeah.
of Grand Prix as well, mate.
Yeah, I don't know if he was slacking or what, mate, but I was catching him fairly quickly. But just weren't enough laps left to get him.
Yeah. Don't give him the satisfaction of saying he was slacking off, mate. You were catching him.
That's
I tell
very
you,
true, mate.
I tell you what, it weren't easy that, mate. It's although there weren't a lot of people in the lobby, you still had people like Milan and Kid Cudi and all them guys in the quick. So it's
Yeah.
I'll take third, mate. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, it
brilliant
was.
result, yeah.
In fairness, you were looking at fourth, and then there was a bit of an incident between Milan and Kid Cudi that caused Milan to pit, and then
You're the tit.
yeah, oh, shut it, you. Yeah, right. This is it. And then basically you got third. So I mean, even me and Carlos couldn't believe it, you know. So
Yep.
But anyway, next track, Spain. So, what's your thoughts?
I think I'll have as long as I'm not behind Ben and he's throwing Lego at me, I think I'll have a good race, mate.
Oh, man.
dear.
Right, we need to ban Ben from driving in front of Roberts.
No, it's not that. The thing
Yeah.
about it is, see, Roberts is not telling you something. He's actually got his booster seat comes with a high up and the differential, so you can lower it and lower easy when he can.
He's going to say his booster seat's gone up a few notches, so the aero deficiency is costing him on the straight.
It's not his straight, mate. Apparently,
And then he forgets to brake because he can't reach.
That's not that. You know what I mean? Well, there's the difference, though, mate. Because he might not reach, but at least he doesn't slide and slip and slide out of his chair. You know what I mean? Because he gets oiled up.
And at least his car's not in the garage every week being fixed.
Yeah. So, again.
All right, at least mine goes above 60, Tratter boy.
Mine goes much above 60, didn't you worry, old son?
Anyway, they get to Spain for you, Captain. Are you looking forward to it, or are you going to tell me that it's not your track and blah blah blah?
I'm just hoping Roberts eats my dust again. Likes to see the rear of my car once again.
Oh, shots
No, I'm
fired.
joking. I had to pay him back.
Talk.
Bloody stump. So,
Shots fired.
Spain should
Oh,
be
mate.
a better track for racing, whereas Zandvoort's more of like a DRS train, as you probably saw with the top two initially, but should be a good track.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
For overtaking.
Even though them guys were less than 3/10 behind Kid Cudi, they could not make a difference, even with the DRS and an overtake on the ERS.
Yeah.
They couldn't make a difference.
Tell you what, Kid Cudi actually did very well. Anyway, right. So, well, that is that for tonight, gentlemen, and I hope you enjoyed the viewers that we had enjoyed our race back. I'm sure you guys will probably enjoy it when you watch it back. There's a bit of banter, a bit of carnage and stuff like that. So, but anyway, we will be back here this time next week for F1 for Spain. So we look forward to picking up where he left off from here. It's been an absolutely awesome race. Congratulations once again to Kid Cudi for winning the race. Congratulations to Mr. Captain Lego over there. Everything is awesome for getting second place. And of course,
Congratulations
our
to
resident
Roberts
dwarf.
in third
You know what I mean?
place
Hobbit.
in the
He got
Ferrari.
third place. Congratulations to him. You know what I mean? He's done very, very well. I think he should get an extra, point for having to sit behind a Lego
No,
master.
stop being
There
a
you go.
kiss off. Get on with it.
Or master. There's master builders and there's something else. So.
And on that note, he's been Hail King Tomo, I've been FPRL Racing Carl F1, and that is it.